Welcome back, continuing the news. It was a bloody start to the week in the corporate area after 4 homeless men were killed and 2 injured in 3 police divisions today. The police are trying to piece together the circumstances which led to the brutal attacks. Communication officer for the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, says while it's not clear if the incidents are connected, all the victims had chop wounds to their heads. Kelisha Williams has that story.
Onlookers gathered on Hanover and Sutton streets in downtown Kingston on Monday, reflecting on the bloody attack which claimed the life of 3 homeless men in the area hours earlier. In West Kingston, another crime scene, similar circumstances, another homeless man killed. Then in the St. Andrews Central Division, Incident 3, 2 homeless men were found with chop wounds, the only survivors of the killing spree.
They all had chop wounds to the head, and based on what the investigators have theorized very early, that they were killed they were attacked in their sleep.
So with nothing but a trail of bodies, the incidents have left the police in a state of confusion.
So we're now trying to determine who the perpetrator or perpetrators are, exactly what would have led to something like that, because I think there's a lot of unknown as we speak. What the detectives are currently looking at, they're looking at the cases that we dealt with about 3 years ago, where we had a spate of incidents targeting homeless persons. In those instances, while they slept, persons dropped stones in their heads, killing them.
On the streets of downtown Kingston, where the homeless usually converged, it was more fear than confusion that occupied the minds of these men.
I feel cut up about it because it could have happened to me or anyone who out here. And it's nothing happened. From last year till now, a pair of them cut off neck business are going, and it's a full time now if it stop.
But at the same time, this man who goes by the name Mr. Burrell is advising more people to make use of the homeless shelters in the city to protect themselves, especially at nights.
Stay off the street is curfew hours. If you can go in the shelter, go in the shelter and come off of the road. Or maybe you the next target.
The shelter is not the problem, it's the bed. No bed space is here because the shelter can't just hold so many and so more. No more because the bed space is here. Remember, we have to deal with that thing with them, social distance. And we can't jam on the bed and pound one another.
Mayor of Kingston, Delroy Williams, earlier this month said this plot of land earmarked for an adult transitional facility on King Street is to be completed this year. In the meantime, the JCF is urging the persons in the corporate area who may have picked up any of the attacks on CCTV cameras to turn them over to the police. Kelisha Williams, TVJ News.